It's 8:42. It's the Ryan Cameron Morning Show right here on the People Station, V103.7 Streeter, featuring Chris Brown, and it won't stop. And the only way to properly introduce what we have in the studio is...
Midnight creeps so slowly into hearts of those who need more than they get. Daylight deals a bad hand to a penguin who has laid too many.
Happy Feet. One of the best movies of all time. And we actually, if you're streaming on watchv103.com, you'll see that we have an African penguin in the studio.
Lila.
From the Georgia Aquarium. And we have special guest, Bailey Rogers, who is with the Public Relations Department of the Georgia Aquarium, and Erin Morlang, the Animal Care and Training Specialist. You guys got some good stuff going on for the holidays, so thanks for coming on.
Sure. Thanks for having us. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us, what's happening, because a lot of people, kids are out of school starting Monday. Through the new year, they're going to be looking to do some stuff. What do you guys got going on down there?
So right now, we're actually celebrating our Festival of the Season, which is our holiday extravaganza at the aquarium. And we have a lot of fun things going on. We actually have an underwater scuba Santa Claus. So you can actually... Scuba Claus, yes. Mm-hmm. So you can see Santa swimming underwater in our Ocean Voyager exhibit, which is 6.3 million gallons of water.
Wow.
So yeah, quite the experience. And he actually interacts with guests through our acrylic window.
I saw it. I was at the aquarium last Saturday.
Oh, good.
It was really fun. It's so beautiful in there right now. The decorations and everything is beautiful.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. And also this weekend, we have our Wiki Watchy mermaids that are going to perform right before our AT&T Dolphin Tales show. So they do an underwater choreographed dance to holiday music.
Now, Bailey, when is the best time? Like if people have, because relatives all come home for the holidays, and people say, I haven't never gone. I hear people always say, I've never gone. I want to go. I know it's going to be crowded. Like, is there a peak time that people say, could come down there maybe when you first open, or when is it, you think?
I would absolutely, yes, say to get there right when we open. Therefore, the crowds will be a little less and you get to explore better on your own.
Now, Erin, what exactly is the penguin doing now? What's that?
Right now she's preening, so she's taking care of her feathers.
Preening?
Yes, preening.
So whenever, like taking care of her hair?
It would be the equivalent to, yes.
So Lila is the name of this female penguin, right? So I thought, it wasn't my Portia Stewart moment, but I thought that it had to be cold in the studio.
Tell them what you said.
I said, don't we need to lower the temperature so that Lila is comfortable? Because I didn't want her to be hot.
Right. Now, Lila is an African penguin. So she is found, African penguins are found in Namibia and South Africa. So it's a temperate weather. But the water off of South Africa is very cold. So if you had water in here, it would have to be cold.
Okay.
This air temperature is fine, though.
Okay, perfect. So tell us about Lila.
Now, Lila is one of our penguins that hatched at the aquarium. She hatched last year, so she's almost a year old. In January, she will be 1 year old, so she still is in her juvenile plumage. And we do have a penguin encounter at the aquarium that we just started in September, and she is one of the birds that participates in that.
Do you still have that thing where you can go up under and stick your head up and be right there in the middle of them?
Yeah, our habitat has 2 domes that you can go up and pop up and be right there face to beak, basically, with our penguins.
Now, how do you decide that Lila is the penguin that you take around? I mean, it's 46 of them. Like, did she do something different as a baby?
Well, we work with...
This penguin this is the one.
We work with all of them, training-wise. Lila, we've spent a lot of time with since she's been a chick, so we have to do a lot of desensitization because, of course, she doesn't see a radio station every day.
Right.
So we have to get her used to things she wouldn't necessarily see, clothes, different voices, jewelry, anything like that. We do a lot of desensitization with. So we do a lot of training. We're not just feeding out there and cleaning. It's a lot of training.
And when you name these penguins, you want to make sure they kind of stay true to their native, land. So Lila means what?
Well, Lila means good in Swahili.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what it means in Decatur, too.
So she's very calm, and you said a minute ago that she's a bird, and it looked for a second when her wings came out. They're heavy because I touched her wings. But I like that she could fly, and I know probably penguins don't fly, but she looks like she could.
Right, they do not fly. They have very dense bones, just like we do. So they're actually built for the marine environment. They're built for diving. So they are very heavy, whereas flighted birds have hollow bones.
Have you ever seen a flying penguin? I said it was special, but it's not. It still can't fly.
But she looks like she might take. She's so
like today
ready
might
to
be the
go.
day.
Right.
Go.
Hi, Lila. She's so sweet.
Now, is that a tracking device on her wing? What is that?
No, all the birds have ID bands. So if
In
you
case they
look at
forget,
her colors,
like
yeah.
penguin Alzheimer's or something?
No, it's for people. They know who each other are. And the trainers,
So
when
y'all
we work,
know.
Yeah, when we work with them every day, we know we can tell them apart just like you would if you had multiple dogs or cats. You
Right.
know them apart even if
Right.
they might look alike. But we like to do it for our guests. Sometimes they like to see what penguins are looking at. And also the very first bead on the band is either light pink or light blue. And that will tell you if it's a male or a female because you can't tell just by looking
No, you can't.
at them. You actually have to take blood and look at the DNA.
That's how you find out?
Yep.
Wow.
Everything looks the same.
Wow.
You have to take
Yeah.
blood?
Could you tell, you think,
No.
when she was in here? No.
Could you?
No, I can't.
They don't have any things to tell the
Oh,
difference.
thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. I've learned a lot. Thank you so much. Hey, so any special holiday hours that we need to know about?
So yeah, next week we will be opened a little bit earlier, starting at 9 a.m. So when your family's in town, I would say head on down to the aquarium and enjoy. We actually have a new light show called Fantasy and Lights, which takes place in our atrium. So it takes place every hour on the hour, and it goes off to holiday music to really get you in that spirit.
Well, thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Aaron. And thank you, Jennifer, for
Lila.
bringing the diaper, which was unnecessary, but you added a lot to the show because it looks like it's nice and clean.
Thank you, Lila.
Thank you.
Yes.
Look at Mo. She you can't take that home.
I know. She's so sweet. She has good behavior.
8:48 right now. So go and check out the. Go ahead. What is she trying to make? She's trying to turn up.
Lila
She's
was-
courting you.
She's courting me. Oh, you know I like the chicks. What's going on out there, Charlie?
All right.